Alright, in today's video I will be showing just some Spider-Man minifigures and Spider-Man villain minifigures. So right here I have an Iron Spider minifigure. The minifigure isn't custom, but the arms are. I also have a Superior Spider-Man and Peter Parker, just with a Spider-Man without his mask and a camera. So I will be going through these each one by one and just showing how I built them all. Alright, let's start off with Iron Spider. So I'm just going to take off the arms and show you the minifigure itself. So the minifigure is just the one I got from a Lego set. It's not really that different, so that will be really important. But these are the arms I will be custom building. So we're going to start off with, so it will be pretty simple. We have a back piece, and then each arm is identical, as you can see here. So there will be no difference between them, so either way I'll just be showing one of them and you can duplicate it. Alright, so to start it off, these are two pieces that are here. This is like a golden spike and like a golden part handle. This came with the Iron Spider itself, with the back piece. So this part I won't have to show how to build, but basically it's just a spike that goes in here. This part is a custom part to make the arms look longer. So I have this kind of part here, and with like a handle with a golden 1x1 rounded piece that has a hole in it, and I stuck the handle right through it, and then I just put it here, and I attach on this handle here to this bar, and and then you have the arm, and then, as I said, duplicate it 3 times, and then just add them on, and you have Iron Spider arms, which are longer, and they can also move pretty good. And so this is Iron Spider, the custom one, well, the custom arms at least. And then let's move on to the Superior Spider-Man. So this one is completely custom, arms and the body itself. So I'm going to start it off. Let's start off with the minifigure first. Alright, so this minifigure has a Spider-Man head with glowing eyes, with a regular Spider-Man body, and I replaced the arms with some black arms and some red hands, and I just gave him complete black pants. So that's how the minifigure is. The arms are a little bit more complicated. One second. There. Let's just make it easier. Alright, so the arms are completely custom, also just like the Iron Spider ones. And this is pretty similar to, I'd say. This is also pretty similar to it. So let's get this. It's a simple back piece. And in this time with the handles I'll be making 2 versions, because, well, the bottom and the top are different ones. So this time with the handles, they all have to be black, with the same kind of rounded piece with a hole in it, and you put 2. And then with the rest of it, so you have one of those so you see here where I had the gray piece right here, I have a black one here, and then I have another black one right here that connects to it. This is how it looks, with a silver spike on the end. So these are the 2 bottom ones. The top ones is pretty much the exact same, except except there are instead red ones here. These 2 are red parts, and which go on the top, because, well, the arms are actually red. It's just I didn't have all the pieces for that. So this is the Superior Spider-Man, and this was Iron Spider here. I'll be just putting them in this formation with this, just the arms meeting into the center. So yeah, these are the two. Right, next up we have Spider-Man without his mask on. So for this one, it's also pretty simple. This one's also pretty simple. I'm gonna start off with the camera. It's a simple camera. It's this camera piece, and then I have two black rounded parts that just go on top of this translucent white part right here, and I connect it on, and it gives like a long camera lens kind of thing. I'm not really good. I don't really know what a camera. I don't know if it's a camera lens part or just, I don't know what this part for, but it just makes it look better for me. And then we just have a regular Spider-Man suit with the regular Spider-Man head. And for the head, I just put on a regular smiley face. I think it's just from a regular Peter Parker, and it has the two sides, one worried and then one just smiling. Then I put this kind of brown hair here on, just gives a nice hair. It looks messy but also neat. So then that's the head I have. And then with that I also put this bag on him for where he has his clothes, since he's a high school student still. So, and I've just put the mask in his left hand and the camera in his right hand. And then this is Peter Parker without his mask on. So that is all the Spider-Man I have. Just one second, I'm just putting them on my stands. If you're just wondering, this is how my stands look. I have my 3 custom ones in the back, and then these 3 that were in Lego sets I got. Night Monkey, Spider-Man, Stealth Suit, and the Magic Suit from No Way Home. Well, the inverted inside out suit from No Way Home. So that's all the Spider-Man. Next up I have the villains. So there are a few more. I mean, I've already shown Goblin in a video. This time I just put the Goblin head on him. I've already shown this Mysterio, this Electro, this Mysterio also. Yeah, I've shown those, so I won't be showing them again. I want to be showing some of the stuff that are brand new, like that I changed, like this Vulture. I changed the wings up, made him more like, I don't know how to describe it, but I changed up Vulture. I have this other Rhino, smaller version, so I'll be showing this one too. I have a Scorpion I built. This isn't really that good, but I just have it. And I also have a Doc Ock I'll be showing. So these are the 4 Spider-Man villains I'll be showing, since these 4 have already been shown in other videos. But for Mysterio, I just added some new like light blue translucent pieces, 2x1 pieces, and I just put him like in a weird shape, and he's standing on him, just look like he's floating. And yeah, that's pretty much it of where I changed for these guys. Now let's go to these guys. For Doc Ock, I have a regular Doc Ock body from a Lego set. The arms are custom, just like the others, and I have 2 versions. I have Spike and a handle. I'll be showing both. I'll start off with Doc Ock since I already started it. Alright, for this I have like this long Technic piece here. I don't know if it's Technic, but this piece here. It came with a Doc Ock Lego set and with a Doc Ock mech Lego set, and then I just added a handle at the other end, at the bottom end, right here, and I just stuck it in, holding it. And then I also added this light blue piece with a silver spike in it, and I added it on the other end, just for that. And the light blue isn't really that accurate, but it just gives well, I didn't have enough pieces also. Let's pretend that this is just like energy. or maybe just go showing a bit. But yeah, for the other one, it's also pretty much the same, but this time I had to put a small 1x1 rounded piece with a hole in it and stick a handle through this one for the handle. So this is how the handle one looks. Everything else is the exact same as a spike. And the way I place them is the spikes are diagonal from each other just as the hands are diagonal from each other. So handles, and spikes. And then we have Doc Ock right here, and that's the back piece. And this is how it looks from the back. So that's Doc Ock. Next up, let's go with Scorpion. So this is the back part I made. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with Scorpion itself. We have some silver or gray pants right there, an Ultron body with some black gloves, and then we have this translucent back part right here to hold the tail. Then the head is also custom because I didn't have a really good Scorpion head. I just put like a gray helmet kind of part, and it's like looks like that. Then I put like a gray slope spike at the top for just the helmet, then a green glow in the eye. And let's start off with the back part now. So since I have to show the minifigure, the back part has a lot more pieces. So in the top, I started off with a silver spike with a black handle part similar to the golden one for Iron Spider. And then I had this. Let's break this up into parts just to make it easier. Alright, so and then I added this to a silver part here, no, gray part I mean, that holds on to this handle here. That at the closer part to the handle I put a purple glow rounded part and then a green slope right here over it, and then like that. That's the first part of it. The second part is I have these two parts, another one of those gray parts, and then a black one to connect it. And then on the other side I have this kind of part right here. It only has a one side part with one like joint, and then there's another part here that has a joint and a hook part, and I connected them at the top. I added like these silver bars, and then you just attach this part right here at the other here, right there, and that's how the two of the parts will be looking. And then this is the backpack part. So really, let's just show a little bit more. So we have this part right here that connects on the other side of here, and to cover those like I don't know what to call it, but I would just put a regular flat 2x1 gray piece just to cover it up. With this is a pretty nice thing. So we could have these two ones right here in a specific shape, where in this area would be coming downwards, like this would be where something goes on top of it, under it, and then this will come down. When I added these purple and translucent pieces, same as the one over there, and I just added them on the sides of that, and over there I added like a gray slope. Then I added just this kind of weird shape with a black 2x2 piece, and then they just fit as this goes at the bottom where these two connect, and then this goes at the top right there, leaving this one area spot for the minifigure to click in. And then yeah, you have a Scorpion. Well, I have my Scorpion here. Next up we have Vulture. So this is just gonna be some brand new wings I made. So this one isn't really that difficult. This one isn't really that difficult. It's just a few changes. just to make it look maybe more cool to me. So let's just show it like that. So the middle part is the exact same. This area right here is the exact same for my video. These parts right here are the differences. These will be the wings, this will be the middle part. So I'm just going to keep this the exact same, put the minifigure on. Alright. Let's get on to the wings. These are exact same, so showing one only, just for the sake of time. Alright, let's start. So, let's just get some of it broken apart. Alright, so we're going to start off with this part right here. So I'm just going to hold it to the side, and then we have, wait, let me just break it a bit more. Yeah, there. So we have these two pieces. I don't know how to describe these pieces, but I think just looking at it makes sense, and I don't like that. This is going to be the right wing, just so you know. So for the minifigure it's the left wing, but from my point of view, so just look, this is where this one will go, right here. I don't know if you would call it the right or the left. Right now for me it's the left, but this is what the first part is. Then on the other side we have another one of those. This is like the opposite of the top one, and you just have also it would be better if this was purple, but blue still works since the lighting is darker at over here. Just connect it, and that blue part will be right to where it connects. Then we have this part right here. This is the exact same as the green one, and then you just put it right next to the black one. Then this will be the base of it. I also have this black handle part, which I attach right next to the green one, just to cover up space. And this here is this came with the set, the original wing set of the Vulture, and I added a 2x1 black plate right under it over there, and then a black hook connected to like a 8 bar part with a vent in the middle, and then I just attach it right at over there. So where this will be the bottom area of the wing. Then I attach it right there. So you see these 3 hooks, not 3, don't know the word, but it's 3 dots. And this is where 3 of them will go. And then we have a wing. This will also turn, so. And then we have over here, like this, the banner part, we would have these 4 dots connected to the one that's closest to the middle, and then we have the last 2 over here just go in that slippery area, and there we go. And then that is the Vulture, well, the new Vulture wings I made. They've also been pretty well to the back, so. Alright, now the Rhino, the most complex one in my stand. Alright, so that's gonna break this into 2 parts, multiple parts. I'm gonna have the horn part, so this will be pretty like the horn part. Then I'm going to have the 2 arms. Just so you know, the minifig, the Mac disc doesn't have that like a head for it, because that's in my other Rhino from the video, from my Sinister 6 video. And then I'm gonna break this in a little bit, and then have the legs. So these will be the 6 parts of Rhino I'll be going over, and the legs will be the exact same, so technically 5 parts. Yeah, 5 parts. Let's start off with the back part. This is the back part, so I have like a car part right here where like the wheels go on, and I just attached them right onto this piece right here. I don't know how to describe it, but just looking at it makes sense, I think. I hope. and then on the top side of the black part for the wheels, I added these two pieces. Now the light gray one is the ones that are going to go on the black part. It'll have this, and on the other side it'll have this. This is very important, or else you'll just get mixed up and you won't be able to make it. And then right below that is a 2x2 light gray plate I just added. Right, next I have, one second, I'm just making sure. Yeah, this is it. So next I'm going to have the legs built for the body. So for the feet of the mech, I just had this one slope here, it ran on top of a 2x4 plate, a gray one, and these are both gray. And then I had a 2x1 brick that has 2 holes at the top on one side. Now this is the leg itself. So let me just show you the pieces. So I would have these two pieces right here. Do not describe them as the other pieces I have. And we would have also this piece right here. Do not describe this either. With a what did I call this again? A bar? I don't know, I think an ingot. But yeah, we'd have that there. And then on the bottom, where the bar is, would be this one, and at the top would be the long one. Alright, and then I would have like this piece right here that I showed at the bottom part, just connected it, and then this would just go on to the plate, and then I'd have a bend it a little bit, just like that. And then this, you see, the 2x2 plate I had here would hold the arm, would hold the legs, I mean. This is where the legs will go. Just, you see, the mobility is kind of just obstructed, but that's how it is. Then I would have the chest part. This is the chest. I'm just going to get it a little bit smaller so it's easier to see. Alright, so we'd have this part at the top. We like these, don't know how to explain these pieces either, but you know how it looks. Then a 2x2 the 2x1 slope, and that would just go on top of those two pieces I don't know how to describe. Then here would have another one of those brick parts with a slope right here, this kind of slope, with a smaller slope right under it that is supported by a 2x3 plate right at the bottom. And then this part right here will go on top right there where the holes are, and this will be the chest. That will just cover right here, right, these 6 parts right there, and then you would have most of it done. Next up is the arms. Alright, so we'd have this 2x2 plate with only one hole on here, and this will be supporting the arms for now. Also, this will be where the head will go if I had the head, but I can get it right now actually. It would be from the minifigure I showed. Just taking the head off, just pretend. It'll just be the head over here, and then it'll go on this part, holding the arms. But right now this is not what I'm not going to be showing that. Since I have a new minifigure for that, I'm just not going to show it. Alright, so here, start off with the left arm. Alright, we'd have we'd have these two joints here that connect, and then we'd have a black part at the top that can like bend like this, and at the bottom also. And then on this side, right next to, so let's just pretend it's like that. So right next to this joint part, I'd have those pieces that go like this. Could be black or gray, doesn't really matter. and then I'd have a, just get this, yeah, this piece right at the end of it, just like that. Then I'd have this like flag part up there, and then I'd have these three pieces connecting together. A gun part with like a handle for aiming, and then this part here that connects to this, like that. I am sorry for terrible explanations, but yeah. And then just connect it like that, and you have the left arm, and bend it just so it looks like he's actually looking forward. Now for the right arm, this one will be like a hand. So most of it's the exact same, except over here, instead of those kind of parts, I'd have this handlebar part here. Then on this side, for the hand, I'd have like this kind of piece, like a, how do I describe this? I'm not really good at this, but this is how it would look. And then on the other side, it would be holding this, and the thing here, this will be going up, because the dot is over here. Then over here I have another two of those pieces I can't explain, that was over here. And then I have a bar at the top of that holding it, and then this hook part right here at the bottom. The hook would connect to the arm itself. Then at the bottom, right at the other end, connecting to the hook, would be the hand. And then I would connect the hand right at the top over here where these two parts are. One over here, and the other one over here. Then the one part right, the 2x1 plate at the top, and then, as I said before, minifigure head there. And that's how it looks so far. Now for the horn. Alright. This is going to be a little bit longer, but I'm just gonna be getting off of the parts that cover most of it up, so that I can show the pieces first, and then I would attach those. So this is how it would bend. We'd have this part here. All of these pieces have to be put in the correct like mode. I don't know how to explain it, but like correct arrangement. So it's gonna start from here. We'd have this piece right here. It's gonna be the top, and then we'd have a black one upside down, just so it will be upside down right there. And then connecting to that will be two of these long ones here. Two long ones that connect to another upside down black one. So far from this black part here, everything to here is upside down. Another one of those light gray pieces upside down. Another one hook upside down, and then a 2x1 plate with one hook upside down too, and then this part here. And then I don't know how to describe the spike. I think I'll just say the spike will be pointing down. And now let's just put on these pieces here. So at the front, you'll be having these two small pieces just here. I don't really know if it was the right organization, but it still works. Then over, I think it was here, we'd have that. I'm just going out with what I can remember. I can try and remember. Actually, no. This was here. This was here. And then this was here. Yeah, this was it. And then these ones are the exact same over there, except on the bottom, I added these pieces just to make it look, just to hide the head if I had it. Well, and I will put it on, and then just put it right behind the head area, and then we would just push it down, and then we have the rhino. This is the rhino right here. Well, my rhino. And for the stand I have, For the vulture, I made in this part right here for him to just look like to just make it look like he's the illusion of flying. So, and then the scorpion would be right next to my goblin. Well, this is for me only. And then my Doc Ock would be right in front of my vulture. Then the rhino would be right. Oh, I want to put the rhino first before scorpion. The rhino would be right next to Electro. Also in behind scorpion. Just put him like that. Kind of tight spot, but it works. And then scorpion would be right in front of rhino beside goblin, and this would be my stand. I have my villains. And then that is all my Spider-Man villains and heroes. And next up I have this is an MOC. This is one that's part of an MOC, but I'm not going to show the MOC. I'm just going to be showing the lizard. This is just a sneak peek. This is for when the MOC I make is going to come out, and that's how the lizard's going to look. That's it. No more looking. In this MOC that I have, I'll just tell you who's going to be in it. Lizard and Sandman. That's it. And then I have another MOC I can show you later, but this time I'm not going to give you any sneak peeks. This one is another Venom MOC. I'll tell you that only. I'm not going to tell you who else is in it. It. Maybe I can just show you quickly. That's it. That's it. No more. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll upload another video eventually.